Hey guys, it is Sarah here with my service dog Bailey, who is doing God knows what on the ground. So if you hear weird noises or maybe crunch crunch because she's chewing, yeah, go get your stick. That's what it is. There's not a monster in my house, just a Bailey. So yeah, I just wanted to film a little bit of an update video, where I'm at, what's been going on. I just started grad school. So that has been such a whirlwind. I moved states. I don't know anyone where I'm living. And it's really been an adjustment. Classes are in the evenings because there's a lot of like mid-career people in my program. Being in a new place and trying to make friends with a service dog and with a disability is quite an interesting thing. Obviously I have my friends back home, and going to school at my undergrad institution, but it's really different to be in a new place, and even though I have those support networks, they're elsewhere. So navigating a kind of adulthood, and also just being in a new place is very interesting. I'll probably have a couple of videos about kind of how that experience has been, but a very short summary is being an adult is hard, and making friends, especially when you have anxiety, is difficult. Every day in class is a struggle because I don't know, am I saying the right thing? Am I not? Am I being professional enough? This program values professionalism a lot, and so they call our classmates colleagues instead of classmates. Okay, so Bailey alerted, and I had to sit down for a little bit, but we are back. I think I was talking about how navigating professionalism with a service dog has been interesting for me, especially because back in undergrad, if someone took a photo of my dog in class or something like that, I would turn around and say something that's a little bit rude to get them to cut it out. And now if someone does something like that, I have to gauge, is it appropriate for me to turn around and tell them to stop? What if they're not actually taking a photo? Can I flip them off? That's not super professional. So that's been an adjustment. It kind of makes me glad that although while I was in undergrad, those patches that say fuck off, or don't you fucking dare touch my service dog, or something like that, those were very tempting to get, because I would be walking on campus and people would try to fly by pet, and I would just block them with my hand and just say fuck off. You can't do that in a professional environment, so I'm glad I didn't waste the money. But that's been interesting. Navigating small talk also, because just the kinds of things, everyone's a little bit awkward, and the kinds of things we're talking about aren't super deep yet. So people try to use Bailey as a conversation starter, and this actually happened today as I was getting ready to leave class. They'll say something oh, you have a dog, and I'll say yep, she's a service dog. And then they'll ask her name, and I'll give them her fake name, and they'll be oh, Sam, boy or girl? That's so gender neutral. And I'll be she's a girl. And then they'll either just not know what to say next, and I don't know what to say next, and I just am an awkward human anyways, or they'll say something so why do you have her, or who are you training her for, or how long have you had her? And I'll be oh, I've had her for over 2 years now. And they'll say, wow, they let you keep her that long? Or something like that, and then it like fizzles into like real awkward territory, like, no, she belongs to me, like she's my service animal, or you know, I don't share my medical history with people or something like that, and then they realize that they like said something wrong, or like a little inappropriate, or made an assumption, and I am bad at diffusing situations, so I'll be like, haha, I get that question a lot. Back to this. For the record, she's not like this in class, but she does get very silly when we get home. They're 3-hour classes too, so they're longer than usual, which I think she still has to get used to a little bit. She does well, especially because we have breaks in the middle, but definitely something to get used to. So yeah, I'm an awkward human. It makes making friends hard, but the nice thing is that there are awkward humans everywhere. So I will eventually find people who are just as awkward as me. I'll play tug with you in a second, honey. And we will become friends. And she wants to play tug while I'm filming. Hold on. Oh God. Okay, give me a second, Bailey. So yeah, that's my mini update. I'm hoping to maybe get some regular vlogs in, because I know I'm not the only one making a transition to a new place with a service dog, or kind of having these kinds of experiences, and I would love to, you know, show people that they're not alone, or even just what the daily struggle kind of has been, having a service animal in grad school in a completely new place. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of y'all's support. It means the world to me anytime I see a comment, or I see someone else subscribed. It just really makes my day. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks for watching, and Bailey says goodbye as well. Oh, she's getting her pets. Come on, smile for the camera. All right, guys, bye.